President Trump demands absolute loyalty, and if you're a Republican and you think you can get away with not kissing his ring, think again. He will come after you viciously. Here's another example of that. Raw Story reports President Trump raged overnight against GOP senators he deems insufficiently loyal to him and his agenda. The president singled out 4 senators, including both from Kentucky, for considering a resolution that would end the national emergency he has used to impose a 25% tariff on Canadian imports, which will come to a vote Tuesday, which Trump has dubbed Liberation Day to mark the start of those punishing duties. Quote, Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and Rand Paul, also of Kentucky, will hopefully get on the Republican bandwagon for a change and fight the Democrats' wild and flagrant push to not penalize Canada for the sale into our country of large amounts of fentanyl by tariffing the value of this horrible and deadly drug in order to make it more costly to distribute and buy. So he posted that on Truth Social at 12:58 a.m. Eastern Time. Quote, they are playing with the lives of the American people and right into the hands of the radical left Democrats and drug cartels. And then he said, the Senate bill is just a ploy of the Dems to show and expose the weakness of certain Republicans, namely these 4, in that it is not going anywhere because the House will never approve of it. He said that he would never sign it. And he said, why are they allowing fentanyl to pour into our country unchecked and without penalty? What is wrong with them? Other than suffering from trunk derangement syndrome, commonly known as TDS, who can want this to happen to our beautiful families and why? To the people of the great states of Kentucky, Alaska, and Maine, please contact these senators and get them to finally adhere to Republican values and ideals. They have been extremely difficult to deal with and unbelievably disloyal to hardworking Majority Leader John Thune and the Republican Party itself. Make America great again. Wow, that was a mouthful. And you know what else? It's funny how this happens from the Republican side, but you never see Democrats do that. He said Republican values, Republican ideals. What do Democrats even say are their ideals or values? Does Biden talk about that? Biden didn't talk about that when he was in office at all. He didn't browbeat other Democrats to fall in line. So he just agonized about other stuff, the parliamentarian. But he had Senators Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin being a thorn in his side, and he barely lifted a finger to fight for Build Back Better. But then you get Trump, who's like, say what you want about the guy, but he's actually motivated to go out and go ham against people in his own party and say, you're being a fake Republican, you're being a rhino, voters should reject you for what you did, voters should tell you to be better. And he's not going to be above the idea of funding a primary challenger. Elon Musk has stressed this, and you know what? I don't totally think that they're bluffing. I think that they could make good on that bet. They're very authoritarian, and they're totally willing to go in there and do what they want. Look at how much Elon Musk was willing to spend on Brad Schimmel in the state of Wisconsin, get that guy elected to the Supreme Court. Now, obviously, Schimmel wasn't primarying anyone, but still, he'll do it to his own party. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Disloyal Republicans, very bad. Disloyal Republicans, good. What is your stance on this whole Trump nonsense? Like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.